Okay, you know how hard it is to find worms right now? Canadian worms? Trump, you're f***ing this up, man. Hola, compadres. Welcome back to the channel. Another adventure with Cheffen Outside here. We are at the great Big Creek Lake. Big Creek Lake. I don't know if it's called Big Creek Lake or just Big Creek, but obviously it's an old creek they dammed up years ago, and now we got a lake behind us. We've been here before, folks. This spot in particular, but gosh, I want to say it's been over 3 years maybe since I even brought you here. I've been doing YouTube for a while, huh? It's got its own little bit of space, table, a bench. I don't really like that it has a table and a bench. It encourages more than one party at a time to come down here. I know this is America, freedom, yada, yada, yada. I like my space. More than once I've been down here and someone will come down here and try to start fishing while I'm fishing, and I'll usually put on politics of some sort, and they usually skedaddle. About 15-20 minutes later, they're out. They can't take it. So easy afternoon ahead of us. We're gonna do a classic late lunch. Just brought a bratwurst with me, got a few brews of course, and I brought 2 lines. Pretty rare for me to see, pretty rare for me to toss both of those in. So we'll get some bait on one, and we'll do a little casting after a bit as well, huh? Stay tuned. All right, we got a line in, chair down, we're in the shade. Man, it is absolutely gorgeous out here. This spring weather, it's been a little warmer than it should be naturally. It's the way of the world these days, but it's still been nice. Just barely over 80 degrees right now. Decent little wind coming right in at me. Got myself a little shade here. And for lunch today, I'm gonna do something a little special, a little unique. I thought I'd test out some stuff that I have. I've been just kind of holding on to and wanting to see if it works to cook a little food over. So the first thing I think we'll try with is a bratwurst and just a simple lunch so that I'm not ruining a dinner going hungry for the night. So check this out. I got these little coals here called Fire and Flavor for the Hero bamboo grill. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of those. I haven't actually seen one in person. I've seen plenty of ads for them, and I'm not even sure if they're still available, but these were on clearance at one of the local thrift shops, believe it or not, so I just couldn't pass it up. They're little coals. I'll show you what they look like. All right, so they look like just little pucks, and you're just supposed to stack a couple in the little Hero grill, and it has the grill grates to go right over it and cook your food. So I'm thinking this here being one of those little wood burning stoves, that I might be able to stack enough of these up inside of one of these to cook the bratwurst. So, and you know, I paid like $1 and some change or something like that. So I figured if I get 3 or 4 cooks out of them, you know, or more than worth it. Otherwise, you know, just fun dinking around with stuff while I'm out and about fishing. So stay tuned. See if this works. Okay. So we got one sleeve, 6 coals in there, or 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 coals. I'm an idiot. 12 coals down in this bad boy. And I'm looking at it, and it looks like it's going to be enough. Just got to, you know, clear this little bit of space for some heat to cook a brat. And actually, the slower the better, in my opinion. So it just makes it safer, or less likely that I'll burn it. So stay tuned. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna light it. So stay tuned for that. Okay, we got her lit. A few twigs, a little bit of paper, and as soon as those twigs die down, we should just be left with some coals that are slowly but surely burning nice and hot. Nice. I said that is looking plenty of hot in there, just like regular old coals. Probably gonna wait a few now before I even toss the brat on. Awesome. This is an option. And I have like 8 more of these sleeves, so it's at least 8 more cooks, huh? Alright, let's see here. We got all the fixings today. Got some BBQ, some stone ground mustard, some of my hand ground packets. Looks like I'm a drug dealer over here. Oh, and the tasty brat. It's a Costco brat, by the way. They got some good ass brats there. Whatever their flagship brand is. Kirkland, there we go. Good brats. I just brought one. Just put you back in here in a single bun, of course. You may notice this is a regular hot dog bun. I've never been a fan of brat buns. I've always found them to be way too much bread. I mean, what am I supposed to be? What's the feature here? The bread or the bun? I mean, the bread or the brat? I think it's the brat. It's on there. Still no fish. Plenty of good vibes, though. Okay, got a little nervous it wasn't cooking. I got scared, so I tossed all the other sleeve of coals in there. Now we're getting a little bit too hot. It's fun playing with stuff, huh? Okay, we got ourselves a brat here. Mustard and BBQ. The coals and the little wood burner work. That's a success, folks. Not so much on fishing just yet. Stay tuned. It's a tasty brat, and it was cooked all the way through. I had my hesitations, but man, that worked. Well, it's the 3rd cast out here. Nothing on the line yet. Not even a bite on the worms. Switching up positions. Fingers crossed. Maybe here in the cove we'll get a little bit better luck, huh? Can I show you how beautiful it is out here yet? Golly. This little jetty's really nice. Especially super hot days, dead of summer. You get some shade relatively early here. You see, this whole thing's already almost in shade, so definitely come middle summer, end of summer, nice and shady back in here. And you got the jetty, of course, here on the left. But up here, if you really want to be adventurous, climb on down to this side and do some fishing. Done it a few times, but you can tell it's not no place really to chill and hang out down here, so kind of sucks. Or it's not as good as the other side. But it's been a couple times I've been fishing here and people will sit right on these rocks, don't care. And they'll fish all day too, so. So yeah, beautiful spring day. Brought was successful. Beers are delicious as usual. No fish. What's the player gonna do, huh? Play on. Stay tuned.
Yeah. No.
The likes, the subscribes, all that good stuff. We got a camp adventure coming up this weekend, so look forward to that. Posting next week. We'll get you on the next one. Deuces.